It's Lacey. Welcome back to our channel. Chad's not here right now, but I thought I'd jump on and try to do a video because we are starting a new series here on our channel that we are entitling Our Home Sweet Home. Basically, if you are not aware or you haven't seen any of our videos, Chad and I moved in together in 2015. I think it was late spring, and we started renovating, furnishing, and decorating our home. We had a lot of work to do. There was a lot of outdoor stuff that we did in the summertime, and since it's been cold, we've been mainly focusing on the indoor. Our house on the main level is where we're sticking to right now. We have a living room, formal dining room, eat-in kitchen, a half bath, and then we have a family room also. But so far we've basically renovated the living room, the dining room, some in the kitchen, and the half bath. If you've seen any of our videos before, we've done a few home tours. There was a fall decorations and a Christmas one where we showed the living room, dining room, and kitchen. And we've had a lot of questions since then on where pieces are from, or why we decided on certain colors, or how we did with this light fixture or whatever. So I've decided now to do a talk-through video on each of these rooms so we can answer all the questions for everybody all at once. So if you're interested, please stick around, and the first space we're going to look at today is our dining room. Okay. Here is an overview of our dining room. It is right off the living room on the left side of our house. It is about 13 feet deep down to where the window is and 11 feet wide. It's not really huge, but it's big enough for what our needs are. The walls are painted two different colors, as you can see. From the chair rail down, that color is called Homestead Resort Buff. It is a Valspar paint that we got at Lowe's. And then the top is called Tahitian Vanilla. It is also Valspar, and it is also from Lowe's. When I started looking for paint colors in here, I thought I was going to go with gray, since gray has been like the go-to color for everyone. But it didn't. It brought the room down and made it look too dull to me, and it wasn't cheery at all. And I'm all for uplifting colors and things in my house, and I knew I was going to have darker furniture in here, so I didn't care for how the gray looked, even with the white trim and the white accents. The flooring in here, if you can see, is a light color. It is a Pergo floor that was here, and we are trying to change it out. We actually ordered a different flooring. Then I will try to insert a picture of it. It is a new product that's like a vinyl over a thin piece of hardwood that is waterproof, and it helps keep your house cool in the summertime and warm in the wintertime. However, it is back ordered, and they said it wouldn't be in until like right now when we tried to get it in the summer. And I am not one for having flooring done in the winter here in Michigan in the snow. So we haven't checked to see if it's back in stock yet, but we will be changing that out this coming summer. And it's kind of some browns with a little bit of gray tones to it. If I can find the picture, I'll insert it. Then let me get a little closer so you can actually see. Our rug here on the floor is called the Mullerup rug, and it's from Ikea. I went to the Ikea store and saw this. It was new when we got it back in early summer, I think it was. They only had this one size inside the store, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It's very thick. It's very plush. The colors are brown and like a taupey color, and I know on camera it's coming across probably like a charcoal gray and a light gray. And when I initially bought it, I knew it was brown, and I brought it home and I put it here, and it looked gray to me too. It depends on the lighting, and it depends on what's up against it. With the darker furniture, it does pick up gray tones, but I don't mind it at all, and I really like it. The table then that we have is an expandable table, and it is also from Ikea. It comes with 2 leaves that can go in it. Right now we have it set up with just 1 leaf in it, and it is called the BJURSTA. Now, I have a lot of trouble pronouncing some of the products at Ikea, so I will put a link to it down in the bottom bar so you can see it. It actually starts with a B, but I don't think you pronounce that. Anyway, it's the biggest table that they sell in this kind of contemporary modern style. We both have kind of a modern taste. Mine is kind of modern eclectic and Chad's is more modern contemporary, I guess. So we will mix pieces together and stuff to make sure we get the aesthetic that we like. I really like this table. We are gamers and we do a tabletop game that takes about 5 hours to play on a regular basis, and this table is where we play this game, and it is held up. We've had it scratched and stuff spilled on it, and you could not even tell. So I will make sure I put a link to that. Our chairs are from Office Max Office Depot. I know it seems weird to have these chairs, but when we were looking for a dining room set, I could not get happy with anything at all. And Chad is 6'2" and weighs about 240 pounds. And knowing that we would be gaming at this table, we needed comfortable chairs that supported your back some. And I actually wanted taller ones, but we ended up getting these because he really liked how they fit him. I will try to also, actually here I will show you that it has a very wide bottom to the chair. So the seat to the chair is wide and it supports you. It's a very thick cushion. I love them. I like the pattern on it too, and I am fine with that pattern and the rug pattern being different. These little tables that are in the back on either side of the window, they came from at-home stores. It used to be Garden Ridge. We actually bought this one before we got the chairs. And as you can see, the pattern on the top is really close to the pattern of the chairs. It's just spread out a little bit more. And these tables were a dull gold color. I actually bought this one to go in the living room and then did not care for it. So I took it and spray painted it to put it in our office, and it was just a little bit too big. So I ended up bringing it down here and putting it in next to the window, and it fit perfectly. The other one is a little bit smaller. I don't know if you can tell. And I went back to look for another bigger one, and they did not have it. So I bought the smaller one and ended up spray painting that one and putting it on the other side. And when we were looking for that, we ended up finding this piece. This wall piece of art is a whole bunch of little mirrors. I'm sure you can see my reflection moving in them. Chad actually found this piece and fell in love with it, and since we had nothing to go on this dining room wall, we bought it and figured if he didn't like it once we got in here, we could take it back. But we actually quite like it, and everyone that comes over compliments us and says that they absolutely love it. They have it in a smaller version, which is mainly the big section in the middle there and not the end over here. And it was probably in the summertime that we saw that also at Home Goods. So if you're looking for something like that, I would check at Home and Home Goods to see if you can find it. Then next, this piece here that we have sitting on the wall to your right when you come into the dining room is we use as a buffet. We found that also at home stores. We went back there looking for another one of those taller tables a third time and came across this piece, and I absolutely love it. It has 2 doors and 3 drawers down the middle plus the shelf, and so it gives me a ton of storage for home decor pieces. And if you saw my Let's Talk Storage video, you know I just love to display servingware and things like that as home decor, and I do decorate these pieces too if you saw our fall decorations or anything. Then we went back in the summertime, and I'm hoping I'm not making you guys dizzy turning around, to look for some patio cushions, and I actually found this piece, and it was a couple of months after we found the first piece, and they are by the same company. I like that it was different than the other piece, but still had a lot of room for storage. As you can see, there's glass doors and you can see inside of it. But depending how the lighting hits it, they're slightly smoked, and so sometimes you can't see in it as well. But we also got that piece from At Home. They had a ton of furniture, and it was very reasonably priced. This piece right here, I think, was $169. Then, okay, and then next, I have shown this in my Let's Talk Storage video also. I have created a little bit of wall art, to me anyway, and storage for my clear wine flutes and a few wine glasses up there, or champagne flutes, I guess they are. Basically, that is a picture shelf from Ikea on the bottom, the long one, and then the short one is from Target. They have the short ones at Ikea too. However, the Target ones were on clearance, and I bought 3 of those at one point, and so I moved one down here. I might put another one at the top. I haven't decided yet. Everyone wants to know how I came up with this idea, and it was just out of necessity. I needed to store all these glasses because I have a ton. I have more than this, so I put the clear ones on the wall to take up space there, and it's sort of like art. And then the rest of the things in here, my light fixture my mother gave me years ago. And I didn't love it then. I don't love it now. She knows I'm trying to replace it, but for now, it works in here. And it mimics the circles that are on the wall there, and I'm fine with it. The coloring is good and everything until I find something that I like a whole lot better. And then the rest of the things, the curtains, they came from Home Goods, the white shears in the middle. They're actually silk. They were quite expensive at whatever store had them first. And then at Home Goods, they marked them to, I think it was $50, and then on clearance for $20 for the 2 panels. So I was really excited to get those. And the green ones in the back came 2 panels to a pack, and they were only like $15 on sale at Kmart. All the rest of the accessories basically came from Home Goods or TJ Maxx or Marshalls. So if you have any other questions on anything that I might have missed and didn't cover here in the video, please leave them in the comment section down below. We will be doing a tour talk through of the living room and kitchen, so make sure you subscribe if you want to catch either of those, and we will talk to you in our next video. Bye, loves.